Okay, and we should now be live. I'm just going to make sure that we can be heard. So say hello, everyone. Woo!
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
First joke of the night.
First joke of the night. Let's just make sure that we can be seen, so we can make us a little bit bigger there.
If it's broken, we've all got the ability to fix it.
Oh yeah, we can all fix this.
Yeah, let's get the Sonics at the ready, guys. So.
Ooh, old school.
Yeah.
No Sonic, but I've got a red Dalek.
That'll do.
My one's broken. Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to the Extreme Improv XStreamed Doctor Who special. So, I've just got the TARDIS still flying in front of the screen. You guys can't see that. I'll bring it up periodically though. But yes, by all means, join in the chat. If you're watching this, we're going to do our usual Extreme Improv games, but we're going to make sure they are Doctor Who themed. So get ready with lots of suggestions. The first game we are going to be playing is what we would call tonight the regeneration game. So we need a suggestion of a problem that only the Doctor can solve, but let's have it as an unusual problem. So audience, put into the comments whether you're on Facebook or on Mixer or on YouTube, wherever you're watching this, put into the comments of a suggestion of an unusual problem that only the Doctor could solve. Whilst you're doing that, let's meet the players tonight. So, my name is David Postansky. Let's hand things over to Al.
Hi everyone, I am Al, one half of the Electric Head. It's a pleasure to be here. Got my props.
He does indeed, and we of course have Adam.
Hello, Adam Hughes here. Cannot wait to get involved in this Doctor Who fun.
And of course we have Alex.
Hello there, I'm Alex Lean. This Dalek is small. This one's far away.
Fantastic. And of course we have Alan.
Hello everyone, you all know me and you're sick of the sound of my voice, so my apologies for that, but tough. Here we go for another hour.
Okay, so actually I've just noticed that I'm the only person performing whose name doesn't begin with the letter A. Alex,
Al,
wow. Adam and Alan. So
maybe we should just stop. It's too weird.
I know, right? Well, perhaps I should just stop and just leave it for the 4 A's. Okay, so, the first thing we need to see, we've got some
like a bad rough draft of ABBA.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. So let's have a look. We've got the first suggestion of toilet roll shortage. We've also got the suggestion from Jane of how to travel through the galaxy. And then we have a suggestion from Debbie of dreams are happening in real life. Dreams are happening in real life. I like that. So shall we go with the idea of dreams that are happening in real life? Now, the way this game's going to work, it's called the regeneration game, is to begin with, Adam, you are going to perform this as an early incarnation of the Doctor. I won't make it specific for you to say which. And then you will have 30 seconds to perform this monologue on that dreams are happening in real life, and here you... Actually, hang on one second before you do that. Just need to put it on speaker view so you can have the whole screen. Cool. So, Adam, if you're ready, here you go.
Oh, God. I faced the Daleks without any underwear on. Oh, God, I thought that was just a dream. Oh, God, it's really happening. And now the Daleks are really, really angry with me. I can't even use this to get out of it because I'm dreaming that I have another sonic screwdriver. Oh, God, it's actually happening. This isn't a dream. This is real. Somehow the TARDIS dimensions have leaked out and caused my dreams to
And that is 30 seconds. Thank you so much, Adam. Everyone give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
Wonderful stuff. Now, in this game of the regeneration game, as we always do, we're going to go to another of our performers who is going to attempt to recreate Adam's original monologue as precisely as they can. And for this, we're going to come to Alex. Alex, you will now have 30 seconds. I hope you were paying attention.
I'll regenerate.
Yes, and regenerate is a different incarnation of the Doctor. You will have 30 seconds to recreate Adam's original monologue as precisely as you can, and here you go.
Regeneration at the worst possible time. I was having this awful dream. I was facing the Daleks. No underwear. Oh dear God, it's not him. It's quite real. Quite real. Then I was dreaming I had 2 sonic screwdrivers.
And that is 30 seconds. Fantastic work there. And with the delivery speed of Tom Baker, things do go quite a bit slower. You literally got about 1 line into his monologue. Okay, but well done there. So we're going to knock things up a notch. We may take things all the way here. On our previous version of Extreme Improv XStreamed, we pushed things to 4 performers in this chain game. Maybe we'll push it to the full 5. Because now, Al, you will have 30 seconds to recreate Alex's recreation of Adam's original monologue. And here you go.
Fake screwdrivers. It's real. It's not a dream.
And that is 30 seconds. Well done. Fantastic. So,
Love it.
in this game of the regeneration game, as we always do, we're going to take it on a notch further. So now, Alan, you will have 30 seconds to recreate Al's recreation of Alex's recreation of Adam's original monologue. Just for clarity, you are not recreating anyone else except for Al, except for the fact that you will be doing it as yet another incarnation of the Doctor. And here you go.
No pants. No pants, and I'm facing the Daleks. That I used to have pants, but I don't like the colour. Now I've got no pants, and it's made my eyebrows really angry. That's most annoying. And I'm supposed to have 2 sonic screwdrivers, but I don't even know who I am, let alone which sonic screwdriver I'm meant to be using. For God's sake, will somebody just find a pretty young English girl to explain the plot to me?
Okay, thank you so much, Alan. That was fantastic. Okay, so we are going to take this full way round, and so now I will have 30 seconds to recreate Alan's recreation of Al's recreation of Alex's recreation of Adam's original monologue. I may have muddled up the order there, but here I go. Okay, so I am going to have 30 seconds to try to solve this problem, and I have not 1, but 2 sonic screwdrivers, and these sonic screwdrivers are a little bit of a speciality of me. And just look, I don't have much in way of eyebrows, unlike the one that's going to come after me a little while later. I just realised that I'm not sure which version of me I am either. However, I do know that this version of me speaks an awful lot quicker than the previous version, and that is 30 seconds. So, well done to me. But now we are going to take things full circle. So, Adam, you started this, didn't you?
I did.
Excellent. So, Adam, you will now have 30 seconds to recreate my recreation of Alan's recreation of Al's recreation of Alex's recreation of your original monologue. So, for our viewers, before Adam recreates everyone else, as soon as Adam has done his recreation, I want you at home who are watching this to vote. Who do you think did the best recreation or the best regeneration of what came before? So wait until you've seen Adam's recreation, but then if you felt it was Adam, write Adam. If you felt it was David, write David. If you felt it was Al, write Al. Alan, write Alan, or Alex, write Alex. So, Adam, here you go.
Oh yes, right. I have a sonic screwdriver, but I also have another sonic screwdriver, and I also have a bow tie. Bow ties are cool, but I have these sonic screwdrivers, which are also cool. I can solve the situation with one of these sonic screwdrivers, but which one am I going to go for? My future incarnation, who has eyebrows, or me, who has no eyebrows?
And that is 30 seconds. Well done, Adam. So I'm just going to put us back onto the group view here, and we will continue on. So, everyone watching at home, we now need you to vote. Who do you think did the best recreation or regeneration of whoever came before? Put into the comments if you felt it was Alex. Put into the comments if you felt it was Adam. Put if you felt it was Al, Alan. So, okay, so Al, just give everyone a wave so we know who Al is. and Alan. Give everyone a wave. So we have 2 Alans, but we will say Al is higher on the screen currently, and Alan is at the bottom of your screen currently. So let's just see if any of the votes are coming through, and let's see.
Has anyone seen the previous Doctor on my wall? Paul McGann up on my wall just behind us there, the 8th
I
Doctor.
thought that was Captain Jack from back here.
I thought that was Captain
No,
Jack
it's,
too.
Yeah, I did.
But
Nah,
I
it's
didn't,
Paul
I
McGann.
didn't recognise it as Paul McGann because it's too high up. He's a much shorter man in real life.
True.
Are you sure it's not a tiny window and he lives next door to you?
Right, we
Oh,
already
I
heard
wish.
from Alex. Like, this Paul McGann is small. This one is far away. Okay, I actually have Paul McGann behind me somewhere. Where is he?
He gets
Over
about,
there,
doesn't
over
he?
there.
It's on
He gets
your
right
far
there.
left.
This way. Yeah.
Dave's extreme left.
Okay, the extreme left. Let's see, the votes are coming through. So Erica says, well done, Dave. I don't know if that was an actual vote, but I'll take it. Then David Somerset says, I can't see the suggestions they're referring to. I don't know what that refers to, David, either. But okay, so then Erica says Alex. So I guess my previous vote from Erica didn't count. Then Elizabeth says Alex. Then the Carlton players say Alan. Jane says Al,
what?
and Debbie says Al. So that's 2 votes for Alex, 2 votes for Al. So we are going to have a little way of settling.
We're
this, 'cause
both the same person.
Alex and Al. They could
No,
be.
we're all the Doctors, so we all win.
We
right?
are.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
in fact, we actually have 3 Als on the show, so this is going to make it a bit more confusing. Right. Okay,
the
Debbie
trip
says,
out.
David, a TARDIS keeps spinning over you guys. I don't know if you know. I did know, Debbie, but I should probably turn it off because it does get annoying quite quickly. Right, so let's have a quick way. We're going to settle this between Alex and Al. If everyone else just mutes their view, so we just get you 2 into a finale.
Ooh. Tense.
Tense indeed. So what we're going to do is
Can we have a mind battle? Like
mind battle.
Brain of Morbius.
No, okay. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to give you both a challenge. Your challenge here is to find something food related and bring it to the camera that represents Doctor Who. Go. So we're going to see what they can find food related. All of Al's food is either near him or he has run out of food.
No, I've got this.
Oh, he's got it. Well, you can show it.
No, I'm gonna wait.
Oh, he's going to wait. Well, this was
Yeah.
a little bit of a race, but if we're going to see which one is more impressive, I hope Alex either comes back with fish fingers and custard,
So how
or a
is
stick
everyone?
of celery.
Everyone well? Yeah. It's nice to have these little breaks in the show. I
It
mean,
is,
I've
isn't
got
it?
this one in the bag. So
Well, I
don't
thought
know.
you'd just have something and that'd be it.
You'll leave the stuff I kicked out of my back cupboard to get this.
Okay, let's see what he's got.
Presenting my TARDIS mini fridge.
That
In fact,
is
I'll put this in. If it still works, it has David Tennant's voice.
well, plug it in. So, Al, I was going to say it's a race to get there first, but he has a fridge which is shaped like a TARDIS. I don't know
Yep.
what you can do. So let's
So
see.
what does the Doctor famously battle?
A cheeseburger?
Monsters, right?
Yeah. Oh, what have you got? Monster Munch.
Ah!
I like it. I think, though, I'm going
These
to
are the
give
Doctor's greatest villains.
it the Monster Munch.
Okay, this is a bad time to find that after using my back cupboard, it no longer works.
Oh, well, this is a live show. These things happen. So, but I think I'm going to give that to Alex because he actually has a fridge, a very dusty fridge, which is in fact a TARDIS. But you know what? They're very good because you can fit literally everything in there because they're much bigger on the inside, so I hear.
Sorry, guys. I thought this was your moment to shine. But apparently it wasn't.
Oh, dear.
It's okay.
Classic,
made two
classic.
monsters
So,
very
guys, you can
sad.
come join us back on the screen because we're going to move on to our next improv challenge. What is Adam doing?
That looks like lace. Oh, well,
Oh, fancy.
So, Adam will no longer know that he is in fact a Time Lord. But we're going to move on to our next challenge. And our next challenge, we're going to need a suggestion of a well-known Doctor Who villain. So we need a suggestion of a well-known Doctor Who villain coming through. And the next challenge will be for Alan, and it will be for Alex. So Alan and Alex, you are going to do a two-handed scene together, and you're going to do what is known as a traditional alphabet scene. And the way this works, everyone watching at home, is we're also going to need a suggestion of a letter of the alphabet for them to begin at. And they are going to perform a scene around the idea of this villain. So one of them might be playing the villain, or it might just be about the villain. We'll find out who the characters they're playing actually are. So put a suggestion of a villain, and they're going to perform a scene where every time the next actor speaks, the sentence will begin with the next letter of the alphabet until they have gone all the way through the alphabet. So let's have a look, see what we've got. I see Davros.
I clarify that's the Roman alphabet. I know some of our viewers will be fluent in Old High Gallifreyan, but I'm not.
Yeah. Well, as long as they can type it on their keyboard, I don't mind.
Old High Gallifreyan.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I see Davros as suggested by Debbie. We've also got Elizabeth says the Master. We might use one of these for something else. Sarah Craik on Facebook says Geronimo, and that isn't a villain, but we'll see if that comes in useful on the letter G. But Sarah also suggests the letter W. So this will be a scene about Davros. You are going to start at the letter W. Okay, we've also got the suggestion from the Carlton players on YouTube saying the Raston Warrior Robot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Do you want that? That's a bit more random, isn't it? No, Alex says no. Okay.
First time.
Right, so you can go with Davros. I'm just going to Google what a Raston Warrior robot's supposed to look like.
Enjoy that. You should have fun.
Okay, Alex and Alan, if you put it on to, if everyone else mutes their camera, it will be over to Alex and Alan. They're going to do a two-hander scene, and starting at the letter W until they get back and end on the letter W. And here you go.
What brings you here, Davros?
Exceptional circumstances, my dear Doc.
You always say that.
Zoologically speaking, my Daleks are the superior creatures in all creation, and now they will finally transplant even the Gallifreyans as the master race of the universe.
And?
Blimey, I was expecting more of a reaction than that.
Can't be helped. I'm on my 14th life now. I'm a little bit jaded.
Doctor, I have got no eyes, one hand, an unknown quantity of genitals, and I recently regenerated the entire Dalek race using cells from my own beer gut. And you dare tell me that you're tired?
Exterminate, exterminate. I know what's coming next.
For fuck's sake, this is the unlimited rice pudding all over again.
Great. Great. You crack on. I'm surprised there's anything left of you, Davros. How many cells have you reused?
Hundreds and hundreds, my dear Doc.
I don't think there's much of you left.
Jealous of my Daleks, are you, Doctor? The power that I hold with my army of superior creatures could set me up amongst the gods.
Knowledge. Oh, Davros, knowledge. That will defeat you and your depleting cells every time.
Like you, Doctor, I am a man of science. I, too, worship knowledge. The only difference between you and me is that you're a limp-wristed pussy.
My wrists have nothing to do with this.
Never mind. Can I talk to the pretty blonde one instead?
Oh! The blonde one. I dropped her off.
Yes. We're done. We've gone back round.
Oh, well done.
No, we haven't.
Yes.
It was a W only. Sorry.
Oh,
I
wait.
apologise.
Keep going.
Sorry. Sorry.
Question mark shaped umbrella. Do you remember that?
Really one of your finest sartorial moments, I always thought.
So, the question is, can I have it back?
Tragically, it was destroyed by a gentleman called Al, who is currently holding it in his bedroom.
Understandable. It was a nice umbrella.
Very well. It's been lovely dueling with you again, Doctor, and building up all this palpable sexual tension. But I really must away to my escape pod before you do something drastic and wholly unexpected.
Whatever.
And that is where you started, so well done, everyone. Excellent. So, and are we all back? Are we all back? So,
All except the guy.
There we go.
There he is.
Umbrella.
So,
Awkward.
now we are going to need a suggestion of perhaps another. Let's say that there is a villain. We can take another suggestion of a villain, or we can use the master. In fact, let's do a scene inspired by the suggestion we've already got. So the rest of us, so Al, Adam, and myself, we are going to be 3 incarnations of the master. Can I have a suggestion from the audience of where the 3 incarnations of the master have met? Where are the 3 incarnations of the master meeting? And just whilst I get
Can we
that,
just quickly decide which one we are, which incarnation?
they're all going to come out basically the same. Right, okay, so who would you like to be, Adam?
Oh,
Maybe this one.
oh, from the original, the 13th incarnation of the Master. Cool. I'm gonna say, I want to say Missy, but no.
Oh, do you know what? If you don't take it, I will.
Well, you want to be Missy?
Yeah, why not?
Go for it. Okay, I'll be Sasha Dewan's Master then.
Okay, right, so we are the 3 masters. Where are the 3 masters meeting? Where are the 3 masters meeting? That is what we need to know from the audience. And where are the 3 masters meeting? If you're watching this, let us know, just a suggestion. And we've got a suggestion of Spoons, we've got Lidl, we've got Blackpool. So let's see if we can say that we are meeting. I quite like the idea of the 3 masters meeting in Spoons. Let's say we're meeting in Spoons? Let's say
Real evil.
Spoons in Blackpool. And
Right.
what did I say we were doing? What game is this?
We don't know.
It's 3 alphabet.
No, it's not. It's not an alphabet. Okay, let's do something else. So I didn't choose us a game, guys. So the game we are going to be playing is going to be a game of alliteration anarchy. So each of us is going to be assigned a letter of the alphabet. So I might just take audience suggest a couple of letters of the alphabet. I'll use a couple that if we already had some that we haven't used. So we need a couple of suggestions for letters of the alphabet. So as much as possible, Adam, you need to begin as many of the words you say with the letter P. So as much as possible, begin as many of the words that you say.
I think
with
I
the
got
letter
ready too
P.
soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone says the Armdale Centre. Okay, so we've got another P coming through. So 2 people have suggested P. But okay, so I will take the letter H, and then Al, you have the letter K. That's very hard. Let's just see if there's any other letters coming through. Going once, going twice. Oh, Al, I think you've got the letter K. So you've got the letter K, I've got the letter H, and Adam, you have the letter P. And we're going to try and begin as many of the words we say individually with the letter we have been assigned. And then afterwards, audience, you can vote to say who you think made best use of their letter. And here we go.
Pina colada, please.
Hello.
Pina colada.
Hi. Hello
Are you?
there. Handsome.
Kindly pour me a colada.
Happily.
Precisely.
Kicking myself. I'm not king of Gallifrey or something.
Oh, you're almost as handsome as my other half. Have you met him? He hasn't
Chris?
Awful.
He's quite similar to you, but I think you're slightly more handsome. Harold
Plasticine.
Saxon, were you? I forget. Are you Harry?
Plasticine. He's made of plasticine. Parliament. Saxon's Parliament was mine.
Oh, are you Harold?
Precious.
You were just
Can't
horrible.
speak. Can only pronounce C's as K's. Regenerate.
Peculiar. Very peculiar.
Can't regenerate properly.
How should we
Properly?
conduct this? Should we go over our own history?
Crack on with the K.
Probably not. Probably not. Prudent.
Knowing you. Go on.
We've crossed our own timelines prehistorically terribly before.
Oh, I feel hexed.
Know the feeling.
If we hold hands, then perhaps it will
The
create...
space-time continuum.
Yes, but it will
continuum.
create a hologram throughout the universe that will only show himself, or in this case, herself, and the hologram of the Holy Master or Mistress, Your Highness.
Practically impossible.
K.
Oh, that's what
KK. KK.
And scene! Let's stop that one there.
Why did you give me the letter K?
I'm so sorry.
Doctor.
I love that skull. That is brilliant. Absolutely
Which
brilliant.
one?
Both of them.
This is
Yeah.
my real skull. I'm just really dedicated.
You are. Al, I just like the fact that we both had skulls to hand. Okay, so audience, who
Quite
do you
literally.
think made the best
Who
use...
gave me K? I couldn't think of a single word beginning with K through that.
Oh,
Make good use of it, to be fair.
I thought you just meant who gave you ketamine. I was wondering what it was all.
That's a different Zoom
It's a
conversation.
different show. Okay, so audience, who do you think made the best creative use of the letter they were assigned? If you felt it was me, put David or Missy. If you felt it was Adam, put Adam or the Master. Or if you felt it was Al, put Al or the Master. So that might get confusing. Either way, I think it will have enough votes that Missy won't win. So let's see if we've got any votes coming through. So the first vote we have coming through says, "So sorry, Al. I think that's because Jane gave you the letter K."
Look, I've just Googled words beginning with the letter K. There's loads I didn't think of.
Such as what's some highlights?
Kangaroo.
Amazing.
Kayak.
Oh, and there's that episode
Classic.
where the Master has all those army of kangaroos.
Yeah, I
Classic.
just
Yeah.
completely went blank on the letter
Yeah.
K.
Okay, so Elizabeth votes for Adam. The Carlton players vote for Adam. Darren votes for Adam. And Selena says tough to call it. So she is not decided, but I think that... Oh, Jane votes for Al. No one has voted for Missy. Oh, well. So I think, Adam, you have just about clinched that one. So, Adam, you win there. Well done. We're going to move on to our next challenge, which is going to be an extreme monologue. And in an extreme monologue, the way this works is we're going to need lots of suggestions of different characters from Doctor Who. We are going to perform as these characters, and we're going to try to speak for as long as possible without repeating any words whatsoever and without hesitating, which we count as extended pauses or saying things such as or If we break either of these rules, then the clock will stop, and whoever has been able to speak for the absolute longest will win the game. As well as a suggestion of well-known characters from Doctor Who, we are going to need suggestions of things that they are dealing with. So it can be things that they're battling, it can be locations where they are. Just give us lots and lots of suggestions. So there's going to be 5 of us doing it, so we need at least 5 characters, and we need at least 5 suggestions of things that the characters are talking about or doing.
Most Doctor Who villains do talk in extended pauses, so this could be tricky.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
absolutely. Okay.
And then there's also Sky from David Tennant's episode that repeats everything.
Nightmare.
That's quite
Yeah, true. Well,
Can't do that, yeah.
we'll see what we get. We'll see what the luck of the draw is. So,
true.
let's
Gonna
say,
be all of those now.
Alan, you are going to go first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put you on speaker view, and we'll bring up the timer. And the first
Every time you say anyone's name, everyone else is like, oh no.
Right. Okay. So, Alan, the first character I've got coming up is Mel Bush. And let's find out what you're talking about. So we're just going to get some suggestions coming through. We've also got other characters that will be coming up, including the Meddling Monk, Canine, Jamie. So let's see. Let's keep those suggestions coming through, everyone. But we need some suggestions of things they're talking about. So, a shortage of sandwiches. So, you are Mel Bush. You're going to be talking about a shortage of sandwiches. And let's bring up the timer because here you go.
Doctor, I brought you a carrot juice, but there's no sandwiches to go with it. Oh, you've fallen off your exercise bike and died. That's a terrible shame. Still, at least you'll be a lot shorter and wearing a fluffy wig in your next incarnation. Clearly, nobody's paying attention to anything I'm saying because I've repeated the indefinite article several times already.
Freeze! And we will stop you there at 33 seconds. Okay, Al.
I'm going to be honest, the scream just made me forget what we were playing.
Same.
Genuinely.
Same.
Okay. Do you know what? Okay, I wonder what everyone else's excuse was. My excuse was that I was just actually trying to look up who Mel Bush is because I couldn't remember. Right?
She was the Sixth Doctor's companion.
Yeah, I've not seen a ton of the Sixth. I've seen bits back in the day. There's been a while since there's been repeats on there. Okay, so let's next up. Let's have Adam. You are K9, and let's find out what K9 is talking about. And we've got Jane gives the comment, OMG, Alan, my ears.
Sorry, Jane.
And Debbie says, my cat didn't like that scream. Okay, so... Okay, so K9, you will be talking about Daleks in the supermarket. So audience, keep giving more suggestions of characters from Doctor Who and things that they are talking about. Problems they're solving, villains they're facing, so on and so forth. But for now, Adam, you are K9 and you are talking about Daleks in the supermarket. And here you go.
Mistress, there is a Dalek in the market. What should we do? Zap it? Where? In the freezer
In,
aisle.
repetition of in. So 17 seconds. In the market. In the supermarket.
Ah.
If I were you, Adam, I would feel slightly cheated because everyone ignored Alan and just let him go on forever.
Yeah, guys.
Sorry. Yeah.
But you did not get that same benefit. Okay, so let's just stop that
technique
timer.
is stunning people into silence, though. That is
I know.
a valid technique.
True.
Okay,
Shockwave.
Alex, you will be next, and you are going to be the meddling monk.
Oh.
You are the meddling monk, Alex, and let's find out what you're talking about. The meddling monk, and Sarah Craig also says, you woke my baby up. I think that goes back to you, Alan.
Sorry, Sarah. Sorry.
Okay, but I'm gonna take that as the inspiration. So the meddling monk, you're going to be speaking on the idea of you woke my baby up. And the timer will begin shortly. And here you go.
I have a grand plan to seize all of time. It involves waking up a baby by screaming like this, really loud, in a way that cats disagree with as well. Can't you see from my meddling sort of monk habit that I've got here that I mean business?
Oh, that.
Oh,
Freeze.
repetition of that, 20 seconds. I'm going to take that was correct. 20 seconds
So
there.
harsh.
20 seconds,
So
Alex.
harsh. For
Okay.
me, man.
This game.
Era about the meddling monk. That was 20 seconds is good.
Right, so let's find out. So next up, Al. Al, you have not been. Let's see. Oh, an ood. They don't... Well, they do talk, I suppose. You could be an ood. Let's go for it. You are an ood, and Madame Vastra beauty product. I like that as well. But let's say you're an ood, and you are talking about beauty... Oh, and there's a great one next that I can take. But
This
you are an ood. You are buying beauty products. And here you go.
All right, love, I'm a nude. I've just come in for a little bit of mascara or some lipstick. I want to make myself look nice because I'm off to the theatre this afternoon. That's right. Yes, I am one of those. Yes, I can read your mind.
Aye.
I, repetition of I at 14 seconds.
Nice.
Oh, 14 seconds. So, Alan, you've almost
Was
certainly
a
going to have
little
won this.
insight into the life of a nude, though.
Yeah, no, it was great. I liked the
That was very
vocal
good.
choice for them as well.
A Northern Ood. Nice.
Yes.
Well
Okay,
done.
so
Isn't Northern Nude a band?
it should be Northern
Are
Ood.
you thinking of Norwegian Ood? Or is that a song?
Okay, so Erica suggested the character which I will take, which is Captain Jack buying condoms in Aldi. Okay.
Again.
Again,
Again.
I know. So Captain Jack buying condoms in Aldi, and here I go. Well, I've just got here using my device to travel through time, and look at all the sexy guys and gals in Aldi. Hey there! I bet this won't fit, but it seems to be some sort of device that's taking over my
Repetition of I
body.
and then a repetition of device. I'm
I
afraid.
know, what a random word to go wrong on. What an absolute random word. That was 22 seconds, I believe.
I kind of wanted to let that play out, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but do you know what? I'm going to put us back onto the group view. I knew I'd made that mistake, and I don't think I've ever made a mistake on the word device before.
Yeah, that's a good one to.
Stupid word to actually repeat. It's not a likely word. Okay, so, undoubtedly there. Alex, you went for 20 seconds, so it may be a moral victory. But because we were all just mesmerised by Alan's monologue, who went for 33 seconds with none of us interrupting until himself, Alan, you win that round. Well done.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And with that,
Sorry again about the baby.
yeah, don't worry. Okay, so we are going to move on to our
But not the cat.
our next challenge. And
Oh,
our next
God.
challenge is what is going to be known as a definition battle. And in a definition battle, two of our performers are going to define a completely made-up word. Now, the twist, so we're going to need a suggestion from the audience of a completely made-up word. Or it could be a word that you've heard in
Not
Doctor
many
Who.
of them in Doctor Who.
So, yeah, there's plenty of those. So if you are able to put one of those in, then we will define it. But if you make it up, then we will make up what this word means for you guys. But of course, as this is the Doctor Who special of the Extreme Improv XStreamed show, I should imagine that our performers are going to make sure that it in some way links back to Doctor Who. So, otherwise, it's not relevant. So let's just see if we've got any suggestions coming through. So, we've got the first word coming through, and we've got
I love that cup. Brilliant.
squiffuffle.
Doing it every time he looks away.
What, something when I look away?
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Nothing happened at
So
all.
we've got squilluffle. So we have hang on. What is that cup? Is it like the Doctor? Because I do have you on a time delay on the other screen.
Shit. Yes.
Okay, so
Look how
squilluffle.
sad he looks. Look at that sad face.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay. So we've got squilluffle, we've got Sharandi flop, we've got Chimmy Bub, we've got Squash Tea, and we've got Gully Paludia. Gully Pladua. I can't actually pronounce any of these words, so I'm going
Because
to
they're made up.
Okay, and Erica says Floppisticus. Floppisticus? I quite like that. Okay, we've got lots more words coming through, so we might do a couple of these. But we're going to say the first word is Floppisticus. So we need two people to define the word Floppisticus. And first up, we're going to have Adam and Alex. So Adam,
Nice.
you can go first. Tell the people, theming things, of course, around Doctor Who. What does Floppisticus mean?
well, it's the slightly unnatural phenomenon of Captain Jack becoming very uninvolved in his sexual life. Captain Jack becomes the face of Bo eventually, and it causes a phenomenon called floppystickus, where he loses all sexual interest and turns into the face of Bo. Thank you.
And that is floppustickus, as according to Adam. But hang on a moment, Alex, I believe you have a different idea of what floppustickus means.
Yes, indeed. Floppustickus, not to be confused with Coxafloppin, which is a planet, Coxafloppin, which is quite nice. You should go there. Floppustickus is actually a form of a hyperdrive, named after its rather unfortunate side effect that it has on all those male-identifying people who are wishing to travel through time and space. It does what it says on the tin.
Well, there you go, floppustickus. So, audience, who do you think had the correct definition from South Africa or definition of floppustickus? Put it into the comments, Adam, if you felt it was Adam, or put it into the comments, Alex, if you felt it was Alex. Al, who do you think had the more correct definition there?
I think the hyperdrive is a perfectly plausible explanation. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's
come
fair.
on, get on board with that. Alan, do you agree?
I'm inclined to agree, I have to say, not least because it's cleared up the long-standing confusion for me between floppustickus and Coxafloppin.
Yeah.
May explain why I've never got the right tablets from my GP yet.
They're easily confused, aren't they? Easily mixed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the audience, we have some
yeah.
votes coming through. So first of all, Jane says, like the wink, Adam. So that's something
You're
to be proud
welcome.
of. Erica says Alex. Debbie says Adam. Selena says Alex with an exclamation mark at the end. Jane actually, after liking the wink, says Alex as well. And Elizabeth says Alex. So Alex, that is a near landslide win. So well done there, Alex.
Well done, buddy.
Now we're going to take another one of these suggestions that you've already given. So don't worry, audience, but let's get another suggestion because Al and Alan, we're going to have an Alan off here.
Oh.
We're going to decide what the meaning of bashly means. What does bashly mean? We're going to start finding out from Alan. Alan, tell the people, what is a bashly?
Well, bashly is a well-known side effect of the master's tissue compression eliminator. You may be aware that that is the device that squashes people down into very small sizes. Now, the person who is thus squashed into a small size is called a squashdee. But the excess mass that the squashdee has to shed in order to be compressed that small is it falls out in particulate matter all around the universe, and that particulate matter is known as bashly. It's the sort of ash that you get from the tissue compression eliminator.
Makes perfect sense to me. Well done there, Alan. But Al, you're a man that's often known to dispute language. Tell us, what does it really mean?
So, bashly is a sort of, it's a residue as well, but it's one that's found in very specific places within the universe, places that often see a lot of footfall from various monsters and robots and things in the universe. And what happens is they create dust that floats up and creates formations. And those formations are made of bashly, and they look usually something like a quarry. So this is a bashly quarry, which you'll see quite a lot throughout the universe.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Al. So the question is, audience, who had the correct definition of bashly? Put into the comments Al if you felt it was Al. Put into the comments Alan if you felt it was Alan. So make sure you get your Als or Allens the right way round. So we're going to find out. We're getting some votes coming through. The first one comes through, and it is for Alan. So the second vote comes through from Elizabeth. It is Alan as well. So that's 2-0. We're going to see if we have any more votes coming through. Just whilst we wait to see what other votes are coming through.
It's
Alex,
a clean sweep.
Yeah, Alan. Alex, who do you think had the correct definition?
I'm going back to my quarry.
Well, a great-looking quarry you're in there, Al. Very, very convincing, which is something you've got over most of the 1970s Doctor Who. However, I'm afraid Alan just edges it with the tissue compression definition. I'm afraid.
Got better chroma key, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so let's see. Adam, who did you think?
Who did I think? Oh, I would say I like the Quarry.
Adam,
I think
you've
I'm
fallen
going to
into
go
a
for the
void.
Quarry. What's that?
You have fallen into a void behind you.
In fact, it's a little known fact that Al is one of the few of us who's actually allowed out of the house these days because he is, as you can see, a chroma key worker.
Yeah?
Ah.
Like it.
Right.
Okay, so who was your vote for there, Adam? I didn't actually listen.
I thought the Quarry. I'm going to go for the Quarry.
Okay, so let's see what the audience actually said. So, the votes got Alan. Darren says Alan. Jane says Alan. He's so wordy. Selena says
Yes.
very clever,
Pretty
Al.
wordy.
Debbie says Al, but that is 4-2. And Alan, you have taken away the victory there. So well done, Alan.
I was
Okay.
going to give you a thumbs up, but my hand disappeared.
Now,
Well,
if
this
only
is
you'd
the
been in the first 24 hours of your regeneration cycle, that wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
Well, yeah, if only. Okay, so we are going to move on to our next challenge, which will be a game for all of us. But for this, we are going to need a suggestion of a particular crisis that we are trying to resolve in the world. A kind of crisis. Now, this is a Doctor Who themed show, so you could say coronavirus, but I don't think the Doctor will actually
He's gonna
solve
help.
that. Yeah, he doesn't solve actual world problems like this, you know. So
Well, way to bring us all down there, David. Thanks
yeah,
very
sorry
much.
about that. Sorry, the Doctor has not yet rescued us. This is a fixed point in time. It's
That
always
was
meant to
heavy.
happen. So, a crisis for the Doctor to solve, and we are going to do the game which is known as Single Syllable Showdown. And the way Single Syllable Showdown works is two of us will begin, and let's say that it will be Adam and myself, and we can only speak in words of one syllable, and if we say anything that is more than words of one syllable, we will be eliminated from the game. If we hesitate for too long, we will be eliminated from the game, and if we have what we call a circular conversation, we will be eliminated from the game. My screwdriver doesn't work. Right,
I think you
so...
mean this.
You've obviously got a bad dose of flop and stickers going on there.
I know. But you know what? I literally just discovered that this particular screwdriver is a pen. I didn't realise that. I don't know
wow.
how long I've had it. Didn't know it was a pen. But there we go. This one, however, doesn't work. I need to get some new batteries in my life. So, and let's see.
My wife says that all the time.
Okay. There we go. Little bit of juice in there. Do you say that? No? Okay. Right. So, Debbie
What's
says...
going on?
I don't know. All rainbows have turned black and white. I really like that. That would be a great plot. All rainbows have turned black and white, says Debbie. That may be a winner, but let's just have a look. The Cybermen are trying to steal all the gold. And let's see. The Autons have taken over all the pubs. These are some great suggestions. The fan fiction
really
coming
good.
through. Right, Statue of Liberty comes to life. That kind of did happen. So, yeah, that did happen. Vampires eating everyone. That also did happen. The Daleks have taken over the schools. Okay, so I think we're going to go with all the rainbows have turned black and white. So, all of the rainbows have turned black and white. And Adam and myself are going to begin. We can only speak in words of one syllable. And here we go.
Look, there.
Where? Doc?
Oh,
What will we do, Doc?
what can we do?
I asked you.
Mm.
Help! Can't you use that thing in your hand?
This thing,
Yes. Won't it work?
it will not
Why not?
bring... It cannot bring back the...
The blue? And the
The
red?
blue?
And
Or
the pink?
Or the pink? No.
What
None
else
of those.
can it not bring back, Doc?
May
what?
green.
Green? Who do you
Green
think
is
did
back.
this, Doc?
Green is back, and blue.
Green and blue are back. What? Where is brown?
Not here. Or there.
Who would do this? What
Tricky.
fiend?
Oh. No, I said tricky. Sorry.
Oh no! You died! He will
did,
come
I
back to
regenerated.
life as Al.
Oh. Hi there.
You're back!
What is this?
Oh no, your mind, it's gone.
My mind is fine.
But we have green, blue, black and white. What can you do, Doc?
Which one do you want? You can have one.
Pink. Give me pink.
Fine. Any.
Right, so you are out.
Oh,
Alan, you are in. Oh no, he died once more.
tough.
Oh, you're back.
Yes. See that big arc in the sky? I think it should have more shades in.
Well, you would. Who are you, the sixth?
Sixth. Oh no. Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
I am 6. I am cross and bad.
Who could have done this? I just can't work out. Look! Oh no!
Oh no! Tin Git.
Yes! There are 2, at least.
Leave.
Tin Gits have took the shades from the sky arc
Quick, we need to get in. Run!
in the blue box.
Yes.
Run!
The blue box has blue in it. On it.
The blue box from my home world.
It's there. One
Get
is
in
fake.
now.
It's a
We have
fridge.
green and blue and black and white and brown is back.
What do you get if you mix red and blue?
Liberal Democrat.
Oh, I guess I'm out of the game. So, Alex, you are in.
Oh, okay.
6, 2.
Hi.
Oh dear.
2 docs. No prob. Too great for 2 docs.
You think?
Sure. You changed
Blue-
your paint scheme. I don't like it.
And I think that's enough of a hesitation. So, Alan, you win that one. Well done.
I
Excellent.
think that game was entirely worth it for the phrase Tin Git has stolen the shades from the sky arc.
Oh yeah.
I said that and I thought that sounds kind of like a Doctor Who plot.
It
Yeah.
does. It does.
Okay, so I think we are going to move on to our final challenge of the show. In fact, we're going to have we're going to now do what is
classic.
known as an impression battle tournament. And the way this works is we're going to need lots and lots and lots and lots of suggestions of different characters from Doctor Who. And we're going to need suggestions of unusual things that they might be doing. And then we are going to do our best impressions of these characters. So give lots of suggestions of well-known characters from Doctor Who. If you want me to do well, make sure it's something more recent. Okay. Just put lots of characters through and put suggestions of unusual things for them to be doing through. So lots of suggestions of characters, lots of suggestions of unusual things for them to be doing. You have been told. So let's just have a look. Oh, there's some good suggestions coming through already. So let's have a look. So the Peter Cushing doctor at the park feeding the ducks. So that's cool. Let's start with Al. Al, you will go first. I'm going to put this onto speaker view. You will be the Peter Cushing doctor at the park feeding ducks, and in your own time. Here you go.
Come, little cracky duck, come. Time to have some bread from me, the doctor. Not that one, a different one. Different doctor. Come on, little cracky duck. Come on, have some bread. Copper me time machine. Was that was
There we
close,
go.
right?
I love that you just cut to a thing of Alex getting a Dalek out of his fridge.
I panicked halfway through that I hadn't unmuted my microphone and it kind of panicked me.
Okay, fantastic.
Probably should have.
And who did I say was next up? So we've had Al. Next up will be Alex. So Alex, let's pick a character for you. So there's some good characters coming through. Keep putting more characters through, everyone. So we have the character. Let's have a look. Who have we got? Vincent Van Gogh. That's cool. It's Vincent Van Gogh or Van Gogh. And let's say you are feeding the homeless. You are Vincent Van Gogh and you are feeding the homeless. Keep putting those characters through, and here you go, Alex.
That's right. I'm from the Netherlands. Hey, can't you tell? I sound really Netherlandy. Hey, that's right. I'm Vincent, well known for my pins, and also being a bit nuts off my head. But I'm just simply aware of how offensive this accent's coming across. But anyway, I have a hobby. They told me to diversify a little bit in order to silence the voices going on in my head, which might be aliens. I don't know. They might be aliens. They said, Vincent, feed those without a house. They're starving, man. Absolutely starving. So you better feed them. Feed them well. So do you know what I did? Cut off my ear to stop the voices. That's what I did. It hurt like buggery, man. But it worked.
Okay, well done. Excellent. So, that was fantastic. Alex, I do feel slightly mean
Wonderful.
that as a first-time player, I hadn't warned you that, you could have been like 10 seconds. That was great, but you went for it. You really went for it. Okay. So, audience, who do you think did the better impression there? If you felt it was Al, put Al. If you felt it was Alex, put Alex. So, we'll wait for those to come through. Adam, who do you think did the better impression there?
Oh. Well, I think Alex just with pure, absolutely going for it. I loved it. I loved that.
There was a lot more gusto, I must admit, even.
Okay, and who do you think did the better one there, Alan?
I'm just grateful that you stopped Alex before he got to the point of feeding his ear to the homeless.
Okay, fantastic. So let's see what the audience have said. So the audience have said, Debbie says, lol, that cutaway was hilarious. Was that off the bit with the fridge? I'm not sure. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. We've got Erica says Alex. Elizabeth says Al. Darren says Alex. Any more votes coming through? Last chance to vote on this. Going once. Jane says Alex. That's 3 to Alex, 1 to Al. Just in the interest of time, I'm going to say Alex, you advanced during the tournament. So well done there. Excellent. Keep putting those suggestions for more characters coming through, because now we are going to have a 3-way battle. So first up will be Adam. Let's find a character for Adam. So let's find out who you are. So you are going to be the character River Song. You are River Song, and let's see what you're doing. And let's find out something. deworming orphan Sontarans. So you are no, who do I say? River Song, deworming orphan Sontarans. Adam, over to you, and here you go.
Hello, sweetie. Let's see what we can do with this sonic screwdriver then. No. Sit down, all of you. I need to go back to prison, and then I'll be back. I'm back, only this time I've got a different dress on, because me and the doctor, we went back in time and had lots of fun, unlike you lot, who've just been sat here all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you.
Okay, well done, Adam. Fantastic. Let's find a character for Alan now. And Alan, you are Perry at a swingers party. You are Perry at a swingers party, and here you go.
Perry.
Oh, hi there. My name's Purple Gilliam, and I'm a botanist. You must be Sweet William. Do you like my bikini? Jonathan Nathan Turner picked it for me, even though he doesn't sing this way.
There you go. Well done. Well done.
Did the end cut out for everyone? It was great.
It's got some sort of like auto mute when he goes a bit too controversial.
Yeah. All we saw was it cut out and you going.
Okay, fantastic. Right, so let's see. I now need a character. Who have we got? So we have Strax. We also have. Okay, so Strax will do. What is he doing? Strax, and I need an action. Oh, that was a good suggestion of inventing a sonic screwdriver that does do wood, but let's find something that would be more fitting of Strax. Giving emergency exit talk on the plane. So I am Strax. I am giving emergency exit talk on the plane. And here I go.
Okay, now, I need you all to listen to me very carefully, puny humans, because you are all on this metal bird, which is far not as good as what we would have in the mighty Sontaran Legion. Now, when we are all on the plane, if you feel that you are going to crash, then you will die with honor. Die!
And there you go. So,
Nice.
audience, the question is, who do you think did the best impression there? If you felt it was me, put David. If you felt it was Alan, put Alan. And if you felt it was Adam, put Adam. Whilst we do that, let's find out. Alex, who is through to the final, who do you think did well there?
Well, all have their merits. I'm still intrigued to know what exactly Alan said towards the end when he was pointing down. And Adam did the best Kenneth Williams I've ever heard. But I've got to say that you edged it, Dave. I really thought that was Strax for a second.
Okay, fantastic. And who do you give it to there, Al?
It's got to be Strax. It was so on character, on brand.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll see what our audience is saying. So,
In the event of an emergency, the emergency exits are for cowards.
Yes. Okay, so what have we got in the comments?
I particularly like the lack of neck.
James on Facebook says, your post in my Doctor Who group has been rejected. Good day, sir. So they did not want to share this video?
They probably just saw my Peter Cushing.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Well, I did put Doctor
That wasn't
Who
a
branding
euphemism.
That is the best euphemism. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what else do we actually have? I hope James, you're still watching. But if you're not, then thank you for stopping by. But anyway, Erica says David, brilliant. Sarah says David. Darren says Alan, and Selena says David. Okay, and then we've got on Twitch, like some chicken says, shout out from Alaska, my dude. Thank you for the follow. So, hello. I've been to Alaska, so hello there. I've been
I
to
just
Juneau.
imagined a chicken doing it. It was the way you said it.
So, like some hot chicken or wherever, where are you in Alaska? Because I've been to Juneau, so we may have actually met before. Anyway, there was a great suggestion of another character, but I don't think... Oh, we will need one more character, actually. So I have just edged that one. So it will be myself and... Oh, there's the chicken. There is a chicken. There's lots of things coming up on the screen here. So it will now be a finale between myself and Alex. And Alex, you're going to go first. This person is from Anchorage. I went to Juneau, so I've not been to Anchorage, but it's a very cool place in Alaska. So, Alex, you are going to be Amelia Pons, the little girl version. And then, okay, so our friend from Alaska also says, I came across your post on Facebook. This is some really cool content. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hope you're a big Doctor Who fan as well. Do they get Doctor Who in Alaska? Who knows? But anyway, what is Amelia Pond doing?
Alex is having a very Scottish day today.
I was about to say, I'd like to take this opportunity to trot out my Scottish accents and the range of those.
Yeah.
Therein.
They're
Okay,
very
so...
good. I didn't do them. It's weird. I don't know why I haven't actually relied on it today. It
Actually,
seems like
my first thought when I was doing Vincent was, Al's going to hate this.
well, he's one of my he's one of the most famous Scotsmen that ever lived. So.
Okay, so let's just get some more suggestions of characters and unusual things for them to be doing. Okay, so let's say that you are Amelia Pond, the little girl version, and you are exploring Alaska. That is the suggestion, and here you go.
Dear Santa, thanks again for giving me the opportunity to do another Scottish accent. And also, thank you for this trip all the way to Alaska. Who'd have thought it? I'm no longer a little girl. I seem to be some kind of Glaswegian Jakey now. This accent's all over the place, Santa. It really is. I hardly feel young and innocent anymore. But I'd like some recommendations about what I'd like to see while I'm here in the great state of Alaska. No jokes about Sarah Palin. No time for that. No, just some sightseeing tips would be great. An iceberg? Fair enough.
Okay, well done there, I think. Are we done? We're not quite done. There's some knee action happening.
I was to point out my working from home chic that I've got on. Don't think I've stood up yet tonight. No. Somebody just scream.
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know.
I'll sit down now. It's getting too sexy.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's what it was.
So let's find a final character for me. If we don't have any more new suggestions coming through, I can't see it. Let's just see if we've got a previous character that wasn't used. Okay, so I am a Jadoon in the library. But so doing what in the library? I think it's just in the library. Okay, so I am a Jadoon in... I can't even remember what a Jadoon speaks like. Okay, I am a Jadoon... Okay, don't do a better impression than me, Alan. This is not gonna go well. Right.
Oh, Joe, go. Oh, no, Joe, no. The translator is now working. I will stand here and talk to everyone, whilst 3 identical people who do not take their helmets off to show that they do not have animatronics are behind me. Silence in the library!
And there you go. That's all I've got.
And you snuck a Doctor Who episode in there. I like it.
Yes, yeah. Do you know what? That was a coincidence. So, but it was. I like that episode. Okay, so let's see. We're going to get some votes coming through. But first of all, our friend from Alaska says, hey, your Twitch says you're playing Resident Evil 4 still. Yes, it does. I do not know how to switch it off. Okay, let's have a quick look. What else?
Is that how he found you?
Possibly. He's like, this is some trippy Resident Evil. Okay, so Erica says Alex. First vote coming through. Let's find out. Adam, who do you give it to?
Oh, I must say, David, your Jadoon impression was fantastic. I must say, especially but
I knew there was a but.
Pond as well.
Okay,
that was brilliant. Oh, I don't know who to give it to now.
Okay, so you don't have to. Alan, who do you give it to?
I think I'm gonna give it to Alex just because I have a feeling that Amelia Pond in Alaska writing to Father Christmas may have been the inspiration to the song A Letter from America by the Proclaimers.
Could be. Okay, and lastly, Al, who do you give it to?
I can't vote against a fellow Scotsman, especially not in
Are you
denim
Scottish?
short shorts.
I'm joking. Right.
The denim short shorts just swung it for me.
Oh yeah.
Well, you got to show a bit of leg. You got to show a bit of leg.
Get anywhere in this
and
industry.
the haunted scream that followed it.
Yeah. Okay. So our friend from Alaska.
You realise Alex is in fact no true Scotsman.
Yes,
Because of the
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
the short
Okay. So
shorts. I'm
Lightsome
I'm
Chicken
completely
from
naked under
Alaska
here.
says, click your profile picture top right of the screen. Then head to your creator dashboard. It's the instructions of how to change the game. So thank you. I will do that later. But in terms of votes, we've got one for Alex.
Good to know.
Jane says David. Darren says Alex. Elizabeth says David. So it's all tied up. We'll give it another moment just to see if there's any final votes coming through. If not, then we're going to... Okay, so the hot chicken guy from Alaska has now said Alex and ruined this whole thing for me. Right, so...
Wow, what a cliffhanger plot twist.
Yeah, what a plot twist. I thought we were going to have some tiebreaker. But there you go. Alex, you have won today. So well done, everyone, for taking part. Alex, do you have anything you would like to address the people and say?
Well, thanks for having me on as a guest. Much appreciated. I caught on quickly with the X's as well. I think I missed the first one. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I got there in the end. But just thanks for having me. Been a blast. Thank you, gents.
Okay, fantastic. So, audience, do put any final comments you've got through, any shout-outs you want to give, anything Doctor Who related you want to say. Do you have a favourite catchphrase or just favourite quote from Doctor Who? Anything you want to say, put in the comments now. Whilst we're just wrapping this up, we will read those afterwards. First of all, Alan, I will come to you, and I want to say thank you for Alan because his and Erica they are the masters. They are the great intelligence behind all of this. So, Alan, do you want to say, is there anything more where people can see this, or any of like the archive of things that people can go back and look at?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for joining us today, guys. Everything we've done over the last 2 days is still going to be there on YouTube, and it's still going to carry the donation links for Clare House Hospice. You've been very generous today. We've raised 300 quid between us for Clare House, which is going to keep either them keeping supplied with items for the kids, or we'll keep a nurse in work for a week or something. So whatever they'll use it for something. It was fantastic. Thank you so much for helping out with that. Tomorrow I am going to be asleep all day. But before that, we've got Toby Hayden to play you out when we're finished with Extreme Improv. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you again. Maybe for the watch along tomorrow evening.
Okay, thank you very much, Alan, and also for Erica, who I think we can reveal that's your wife, isn't it, Alan? And she's helped coordinate this and let me know like how to where to be and organised everyone here as well. So thank you there. So let's come back to the group view. Adam, where can we find you?
So I'm on Facebook as Adam Hughes Actor on Facebook. That's my Facebook page. I also run another page called Dissecting the Magic, which is a Harry Potter podcast, which focuses on the psychology of all of the characters in Harry Potter. So yes, that's what I do.
Okay, fantastic. Al, where can we find you?
Yes, am I on? Yeah. You can find me one half of the Electric Head. So if you follow the Electric Head on Facebook, and we also have a podcast that comes out every Monday on Spotify, and I don't know, wherever podcasts go, the Pod Bin.
Okay, fantastic. I will just give the mention for myself that I run Extreme Improv. So my name is David Postansky, and you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook by searching David Postansky, which is spelled Pustansky. And of course, Extreme Improv, we're going to have a show with all of these guys again very soon, I'm sure. Alex, this was your first time, but you'd be very welcome to come back and do some more general improv, not just Doctor Who related, but I'm sure we can do some more Doctor Who stuff in the future as well. And you can find us on like Wednesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. UK time to do the Extreme Improv XStreamed show. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. The thing that would be really useful for Extreme Improv is if you go on youtube.com/Extreme Improv, click the subscribe button there, just because it will help us so that you can find when the show's coming on. And all of our web links, social media and stuff is available from our website, www.extremeimprov.co.uk. So, last but not least, Alex, our current reigning and defending Extreme Improv XStreamed Doctor Who special champion. Where can we find you?
Twitter is the main thing, so it's at Alex Leam. I've got no fancy backgrounds because I'm not that prepared as the rest of you are. But also other... Was that the ghost again?
Something happened.
So yeah, the random voices. I'll get an exorcism before you have me back. I promise.
I'll cut your other ear off.
I've got a new podcast out at the moment as well. I was the main organizer behind the Ram Comedy Festival in Derby, which has been cancelled this year. So I've started a podcast where I'm interviewing all of the actors who were going to be bringing shows called Let's Have a Look at What You Could Have Won.
Okay, fantastic. So, cool, let's just put us back onto the group view. Alan, did you have anywhere general just to find you that we haven't mentioned?
No, I spend most of my days doing nothing at all. So,
okay.
I don't want to ask any more of these good people. They've put up with me for over a day already, so bless them. So, take a break from me. That's my advice.
Right, so let's just see what the final comments were that we've got here. Let's have a look. So, quite upsettingly, I see that Sarah voted for David. Far too late for it to be a tie, but oh well. Erica says...
Jenny just got the baby back to sleep.
Yeah, just got the baby back to sleep. Okay, Erica says, thank you so much, guys, for doing this. Like some chicken says... I'm going to be coming through here more often. This is great, so thank you very much. Support all of these guys, they're great. Okay, Selena says, thanks, guys. Like some hot chicken says, where is everyone from? So I think we're all UK-based. Yes. We may have some Scottish amongst us or not. But otherwise...
yeah, but don't live there anymore.
Yeah, okay, so let's have a...
Stole a TARDIS and left.
Yeah, so Elizabeth says, I have laughed all night. You guys are brilliant. I hope to watch more of you. Thank you very much, Elizabeth, on YouTube. Erica says, I am the wife. Yeah, I did know that. I just didn't know if it was like something I should be outing. I don't know. It might have been some secret. Right. Not to say that it's like a secret wife, but I don't know. That might have just been like a personal detail, Alan, there. I don't know.
Well, like 98% of Doctor Who fans, I have been gay most of my life. So, but you've blown my appeal to 98% of Doctor Who fan base.
Okay, let's just see what else was said. So, Debbie says, fun show, thanks, guys. Darren says, great show to finish the day, guys, thanks. But I think, was there one more thing, Alan?
Yeah, well, we've got Toby Haydock, an interview with Toby Haydock, the delightful walking encyclopedia of Who, award-winning stand-up comedian, and you probably recognise him as being the only man alive who spent a day with John Levine and didn't try to murder him by the end of it. So he's an all-round brilliant guy, and I've got an interview with him coming up for you on the Facebook Live group as soon as we finish here.
Yeah. Okay, so... Debbie says, can you always get guests with names almost the same? So one funny anecdote there is when we first started Extreme Improv, like some 3 years ago, it was a thing. And Adam, because you've been there from the beginning, you'll remember this.
Yeah.
But most of the performers' names did begin with A originally. So this is a bit of a throwback to that.
Oh, yeah. We had Angus, Adam, obviously me.
Yeah.
Who else did we have?
Annie, and then we had another
Annie.
Adam, and who else did we? I forget now. I can't remember, but there was a lot of A's.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there was yeah.
Transparently feeble attempt to be first in the Edinburgh Fringe catalogue, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Sarah says Geronimo, and then she says, ain't that the truth? I don't know what that was referring to. P.S. she says, I wanted to name my baby Gallifrey. Should have done it.
Who stopped you?
Yeah, what stopped you? What stopped you, Sarah? Okay, so on that note, we may find out the answer to that from Sarah, or we'll perhaps update you in the future, or maybe the past.
Or the past.
Yes, there you go. Until next time, this is going to be goodbye from all of us. Enjoy the rest of the Doctor Who content, and until next time, bye for now. Bye, everyone. Bye. It's going to take me forever to stop this thing.
9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 9. Ignition sequence start.